off to the holiday, so we're bringing you all the things we sort of love about this time of year. Liam, what do you got?
All right, so earlier this week, Chris said she'd never baked cookies as a kid. Well, as a kid, I never learned how to ski or snowboard, which is why I'm joined today by David Milne from Chek. You're the ski and snowboard specialist, and you're going to take us through the sort of bare basics that you need to become a skier or a snowboarder.
Yep.
All right, so let's go through the ski boots first.
So, when you're starting out with a ski boot, most important thing is fit. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, if your boot doesn't fit you, it's not going to feel good. But for starting out, you want something a little bit softer flexing, just a bit more forgiving, so that when you do make your first mistake, you're not going to pay for it as hard. After that, that's the biggest thing.
And when it comes to fit, do you want it sort of tight, or is there a little breathing room inside the boot?
Very tight. So you want it to hug your foot, not give you a lot of pain or pressure, but fit very, very tight, so that your equipment reacts with your movements.
Great, awesome. Let's move on. All right. Let's take a look at the helmet, actually, right here. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, so with the helmet, again, most important thing is going to be fit. So, nice thing is we get adjustable dials on here. But if your helmet doesn't fit, it's not going to protect your head. Other than that, they're all pretty safe.
Cool.
So fit is a big thing with boots and helmets, for sure.
And now, the thing with boots and helmets is, I have a 8-year-old cousin, and the thing is, he grows out of things so fast. So when it comes to kids and boots and helmets like this, what should they keep in mind, especially if they're, growing so fast?
Well, the nice thing at Chek is we have a junior trade-in program. So for boots and skis, after one season of using them, bring them back to us, and we give you half of your money back.
Oh, wow.
Towards new skis.
Oh, right on.
It's a good system. It keeps you back in our store, and means that you're not out at the end of the season with all this equipment.
That's pretty good. All right, so what else do we have on the table here?
Well, we've got some snowboard boots. Just like ski boots, we're going to want them to fit snug. A little more comfortable than a ski boot is a snowboard boot. It's a softer boot. So a good fitting snowboard boot for a beginner or expert is key. We've got some skis here. These are great beginner skis. I might get a little technical for everyone when I say that they have a rocker to them. But for a beginner skier, the rocker ski is going to raise your contact points on the ski here so that you don't catch up your edge.
Okay.
Allow you to kind of initiate your turn, easier skiing, kids have more fun, and then they're happier at the end of the day.
Right on. And when you're looking for skis, how do you measure it based on someone's height?
Height, but weight as well. A ski can't tell how tall you are, but it can feel how much force you're putting down on it.
Right.
But generally speaking, for average build, I'm going to go between your nose, your chin and your nose. I got my hands mixed up there.
Okay.
But that's for skis and for snowboards as well.
Okay. And so when it comes to all these items, is there sort of a service or something you just go through one of your stores and then you can sort of essentially become a functional stylist for a lot of people, right?
Yes, well, we offer a shop by appointment service. So you can visit someone like myself who's an expert in the industry and book a specific time to know, okay, I've got a time set up with Dave at Chek in Leaside at 2 p.m. and he's going to focus on solely me. And takes that worrying away, because it can be a little intimidating. You got to buy boots and helmets and skis, and someone like yourself, and maybe an uneducated consumer, knows they can come in and see me. I'm going to take care of absolutely everything for you, and you get to go enjoy yourself on the hill.
Nice. I feel slightly more educated. But one of the things I always wonder with equipment, especially for sports, is the maintenance of them. So after you take all these out for a whirl, what sort of things do you have to keep in mind as you pack things away?
Make sure you do your boots up when you're not using them. Plastic will straighten out over time. Storing them in a dry place as well, for your skis, for your boots, for everything. It prevents rusting, it prevents corrosion, prevents them stinking up. And that's about it. Buying good bags for your skis and boards and boots as well. Right. Makes it a little more organized. Makes it easier for you at the end of the day.
Cool. And when did you start skiing/snowboarding?
I've been skiing since probably kindergarten. I'm 26 now.
Wow.
And 4th grade I started snowboarding, and I haven't looked back since.
Jeez, I have a lot to catch up on. Give me some quick tips that I need to know when I hit the hills. Is that what they say? Hit the hills?
When you hit the hills? As long as you're not hitting it with your face, you're okay.
That will probably happen.
Confidence is key. You tell yourself you can do it, you probably can. Keeping your knees bent, whether you're on skis or a snowboard, just to keep your balance and your center of gravity there, for sure. And your boots. I always stress boots.
All right.
They're like the foundation of your whole experience.
Sweet. Well, I feel like you've given me a foundation of knowledge to embark and not fall on my face. So, David Milne, Sport Chek, ski and snowboard specialist. We'll be back after the break with Alexandra Daddario. She's the star of the Texas Chainsaw 3D. This is really cool. So, like, they all come in
Promotional consideration.